Hi everyone, it's Lori from Dakota Relics. Today I'm going to tell you how much I made this last week. So stay tuned and see if I've met my goal. Hi, it's Lori from Dakota Relics. Come join me as I travel around the area, searching for treasures that I can buy and then flip for a profit. You'll never know what I find unless you follow me. Come on, let's get shopping. So to start out, I was going to go to yard sales today, but I woke up and it's another dreary South Dakota morning, and I decided I have so much inventory that I'm just gonna start listing more from home. I have a couple of trips coming up. Next weekend, I think I'll be going to Rock Valley. And then in a couple of weeks, my sister Brenda and I are heading up to Wisconsin to stay with her daughter, my niece, Elizabeth, and we are going to do the Wisconsin 100-mile yard sale run. This year, we're going on the southern route. Last year, we went on the northern route. It's gorgeous. It's 50 miles down south of the Mississippi River, and then you cross and go 50 miles back north. So very excited about that. Last year I found great deals. Also, if you haven't been on my Facebook page, I am planning a party bus tour in June. We will be partying along the South Dakota roadways and Iowa roadways, stopping at thrift stores and antique shops, and I think it's going to be a blast. I still have a few openings, so go ahead to my Facebook page and sign up. And then other than that, the one thing I have been noticing is the shipping costs have really risen. So that's been kind of a difficult time for all of us resellers. If you include shipping like I do in my Etsy shop, of course my prices are going to have to go up a little bit because shipping is just getting so high. But let's kick this off and I will tell you what I've made in the last 7 days. The first item is a set of vintage hand mirrors. These actually were mine. I used those years and years ago, and I would hang them on the wall kind of as a collage. They look great. This first set sold for $57. I really didn't pay anything for them because I've had them for at least 25 years. The shipping on these were $9.49, so I made a profit of $47.51. This little milk glass, it's called a pin tray. Back in the days when there weren't zippers and it wasn't easy to do buttons and buttonholes, they would actually fasten their clothing with pins, with like straight pins. So this tray is called a pin tray. It was made by Deathridge. I sold it for $35. It only cost me $1 at a garage sale. Did cost $9.12 to ship, so my profit was $24.88. These Owen, Illinois green depression glass salt and pepper shakers. They were in really good shape. Sometimes, you know, the tops of those salt and pepper shakers can get bad, but these were good. I paid $1 for them at, I think I bought these at an auction actually. It was in a box of other things. And I sold them for $35 with shipping of $4.68, so a profit of $29.32. This old cribbage board I did also pick up at a garage sale for $1. It sold for $32 and shipping was $5.96. Luckily I was able to get it under a pound, so first class shipping. My profit was $25.04. All right, so this next one didn't make a lot of money on it. A set of Chalkware swans. I only paid $1 for them, but when I looked up comps, they did not go for a lot of money. So these sold for $25, but the shipping killed me. They were heavy. Chalkware is heavy. So $9.12 shipping, a profit of $14.88. Oh, this caterpillar bank. I loved this bank. He's so cute. probably from the 70s. I picked him up at the Rock Valley. No, it was not Rock Valley. I'm sorry, it was Rock Rapids, Iowa, at that little thrift store that I just did a video on. He cost me $3. I sold him for $46. Shipping was $10.96. So a profit of $32.04, which, that's not bad. He was easy to ship, but he weighed a bit. So the shipping was a bit expensive. Okay, so this is probably my biggest sale of the week. It is a very old marionette, handmade. His head was paper mache. I know a lot of you will think that he's kind of ugly. But when I looked up comps, they were kind of all over the place. I did list this one on both Etsy and eBay. Sometimes when I'm unsure of something, I will list it both places just to see which one will sell quickest. This one sold on Etsy. I paid $21 for him at an auction, and he sold for $165. Shipping was $10.96, and so I made a profit of $133.04. This was a little silver abalone bracelet. I picked up for $2 at a garage sale. Sold it for $30. Shipping was only $3.48. And so I made a profit of $24.52. So this was just a set of miscellaneous dollhouse miniatures. I think you can see there was a rug. There was a little radio, like an old-fashioned radio. I think there was a flute or like a recorder for a doll. This was also in a box lot at an auction. So I said that I paid $1.50 for it. Sold it for $25, $4.68 in shipping, so $18.82. This little blue medicine cup, I only paid $1, and I actually bought this a couple of years ago on the Nebraska junk jaunt when I went. So for $1, sold for $35. Shipping was only $3.81. So a profit of $30.19. It was like resin, a green shoe planter, had a little bird on it. I picked this up at the Goodwill outlet bins. Estimated, paid $1 for it. Sold for $27, shipping of $4.68, so a profit of $31.30. Oh, this West Bend cake carrier. It was in really good condition for its age. A lot of them are dented up or have lots of scratches. This one did not. It was in great shape. I picked this up at Goodwill for $4 and sold it for $62. But because of the large size, it did cost me $19.01 to ship. So my profit was $41.99. This is one of the items that I did price higher than I usually would have because I knew it was going to be an oversized package, and still made a profit of $41.99. So unfortunately, yes, like I said, we're going to have to raise prices on some things when it's going to be, higher shipping charges. And then last, this Navy World War II, and they call them Cracker Jack uniforms. I picked this up at the church for $20. It sold for $57, but it was very heavy, so the shipping cost was $13.33. And so my profit was $23.67. Another thing is the farther away it ships, the more expensive it is too. So my guess is this one either went to the East or West Coast. I don't remember. One thing, good about living in the Midwest is that you're right in the middle of the country. So I would say most of my items go to the East Coast. Some, and then the second would be to the West Coast. So I always try to figure the highest rate of shipping. And if it happens to ship to Iowa instead, then of course I make a little extra money. So that kind of wraps it up. After taking all of the postage and what I paid for the items, this does not include the Etsy processing fees, which are 3%. My total for this week is $467.28. So nope, I didn't meet my goal. My goal is $500 a week in the clear. So under it by a ways, but you know, some weeks are better. The week before that, it was over $600. So these 2 weeks average out. So stay with me. I have some exciting things coming up. Like I said, the party bus, the Rock Valley trip, and the Wisconsin trip. So follow me. Please like and subscribe, and also share with your friends. Thanks a lot. See you next time.